very warm for the spring, and I'm starting now to make a new design of a heater for the workshop. Somebody did make this piece of steel for me. It's about 75 centimeters high and 25 centimeters in square, like a tunnel. And now I'm busy to make the legs, and they are integrated. This piece goes out from here to here, and when I do that 4 times I have legs, and I come later for the rest. When I do this on this side again, that 4 times, I have 4 legs. End of day 1. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He's on his legs. I'm using this kind of steel. We call this hook line. This edge is sharp, and that's okay. I need that. I did make 4 pieces of it. I put it in the body, and now I will welding only the corners. Only little weldings, and after that I will drill holes in here, 6 millimeters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can take them out if you want for later. Of course, this is the bottom of the ash tree holder. This will closed with a steel plate. Okay, I did make the 4 weldings. Now I drill holes over here, and with bolts and nuts I will fix it on the body, and after that I can take it out when I want, and I make a plate in it. The ash tree is coming on the other side. There will come an opening here for the ash tree. For the ash tree, what I did make today, this is the bottom view of the ash tree holder, and the bottom of the heater, of course. Everything fits perfectly. So let's make a little walk around. The ash tree is coming over here. Inside view. Sorry, a little bit too quick. The ash tree will be separate, and there will be a door to close the heater. There's a lot of wind, I hope you can understand me. And then over here will come the fireplace, with a door, and perhaps, why not, a little oven. Why not? This is the air inlet for the new heater in the man cave. In this position he is closed, just like the Micmacs. So I did make a copy of the holes by using this as the model, and now he is open. This is not the only air inlet, there will be another one who is bigger. This is just for making slow fire. See, now only 2 holes are open. I can turn this, and now there are 4 holes are open. And now all the holes are open. And close again. I want to make this the old-fashioned way, without bolts and nuts. I will use this kind of things. Sorry. You can hammer it, and I did just using the bolts and the nuts to keep this in place. Here are the holes for the nails. I think in English these are nails. So let's give it a try. I hope you can see it. This is the nail is copper. And now on the inside goes a washer. Like this. Now I have to hammer. I like that. The next plan is to make spacers between the ash tree and the air inlet, because the air has to come in, and this is also the space what I want to use for a bigger air intake. I explain that later. I make this spacers by using one bolt with a hole and putting one nut like this, a long nut, all over the bolt. And after a couple of hours we have here the ash tree for the new heater for the man cave with the air valve in the front. The front has a space now between the ash tree and the front himself. When you open up, you look like this. You open up the air valve over here, the air can come in between this, in this space. If you open up the ash tree a little bit, then you have a normal air intake. Of course, I have to do something to prevent that the ash tree is coming out too far, but that's another story. I'm very proud to make this, made by hand, no special tools. Well, still can do it. See you. My weldings are getting better and better. Actually they are perfect. This will be the fireplace. It comes upside down in the heater, and here on from the right to the left will come a grill, removable of course. This is ready now. It fits. It's okay. Now I will make the grill while the wood is on.
Ja.
Fits perfectly. This is the edge grill, this is the frame what comes in the body of the heater. This is actually the fireplace. Now I can measure out where the door is coming for the input of the wood. After drilling a lot of holes, 5 millimeters, you can take out this piece of the metal, making my flange for the chimney connection for the heater 2015. Now I have to make a subframe, to place a subframe, because otherwise I can't go on with working on it in the latch, because the latch claw is too little for this big piece of steel. The subframe looks like this. It's a cross, 2 strips. I put this together. I can place this now in the latch, and I can take out this to this line so the pipe can fit in. This latch can turn very slow. 130 RPM. See if this is working. Now I can cut out till the line. Etc. 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 Almost. A little bit more. So the chimney outlet for the heater is fitting very well now in the flange. It was a lot of work, but if you see, you can do it with a little latch by making a subframe. Over here, this is very sharp. Now I make here a groove of 45 degrees, so I can do my weldings in there. So this is what I did today. Last piece of work on the flange for the chimney output for the heater. Now we can welding on this point. It goes back into the latch. Then I make this piece in the right shape, and then he is ready for the heater. I do have dirty hands. That's better than a dirty mind, I think. Now it's time to cut out the door opening. I did make 4 holes for the corners, and if everything goes alright, the plate that I cut out is one part of the door. When I cut out these 2 lines, the door will fall down, so I did fix him with 2 clamps and a piece of wood. Time for a little walk around again. Here comes the chimney. I have to cut out this inner of the circle. I will do this today by drilling little holes again. The door, I just cut out the door opening, and he's okay. No sharp edges. Looks good. I like it. And finally, after you have drilled all the holes, little holes for one big hole, you can give one hit in the middle, and he has to go out. There he is. A little bit struggling. Yes. one hole, sir. This looks wonderful. Now I can put this in. Chimney output, you know. Welding over here, and he's ready. Almost. Now I have to make the door and the top plate. The door is a little bit more work for safety, and the top plate is very easy to make. This part for the heater is ready. It's the chimney connection. This comes on the body. My weldings are a lot better, as you can see. No complaining about this, please. This is what I did today. And now I make from this piece of steel, what is was already in the latch, I make a kind of window in the door of the heater. The heater has now a name, thanks to Tim McEnroe. The heater has the name Thor. I think that was the god of thunder. Thor. A good name, Tim, thank you. I did cut out the inner circle, the inner plate, so I now have this shape. This is for the window in the door of the heater. Thor, his name is Thor now, thank you Tim. And this is mica. It's a kind of stone, you can look through it. I have it here, and you can see the flames. It's heat resistant, it can be very hot. Tomorrow I start to make the door. Design is in my head, I work without any drawings. This is ready now, the chimney, as you saw. He's flat, so he's okay. On the bottom of Thor, I did make these two pieces of aluminium to guide the estuary. So you put them in. Now he is in the middle perfectly. Otherwise the ash will fall on the wrong place. This is the border of the door. I cut out this by hand, as you know, and for me it's always a little bit exciting if the last piece will fit, because when I starting to go wrong with the corners, I will find this back in the last piece of steel what I make now. So this had to fit perfectly, and as you see, it's okay. Wow. drill this and then I put the inner plate in here with bolts, and I can after that drill the rest of the holes. I did drill the 4 holes for positioning the inner plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 holes, 4 corners bent. Heavy metal. Now I can drill the rest of the holes. I put this back with 4 bolts in the corners, and I can drill the holes over here in the inner plate. By the way, perhaps a little tip. This is a drill machine. Normally he is wireless with a battery. As you can see, I did make a wire on it. There is a car battery in the corner of the workshop with a sun cell. So he's powered by the sun, and he's working very well on 12 volt. Actually he is 9.6, but he's working very well on 12 volt. I can walk around with him in the workshop and use him instead of throw him away because I can't have new batteries. Another 40 to go. If you're drilling a hole from here to there, then you have always a little bit, looks like a little volcano, and this is sharp. To take it away, I do this with this drill is 10 millimeters. They are gone, because he has to stay flat, because it's the door and he has to be smokeless. If necessary, you can take this, and I guarantee you now he is okay. The inner plate is now on his place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts, 4 millimeter bolts. I can turn around him now and I can drill all the holes for the rest of the bolts. Later on I will make here a hole for the little window what comes in the door, so you can see the fire. So now I have to fix all these little volcanoes. I call that volcanoes. One by one. I don't know if you can see it on the video. This is the whole idea. The inner plate is bolted in the frame with this kind of bolts. the inner side, so the side of the fireplace. A lot of bolts to go. I do this with a little help from my friend. One bolt in here, little friend on this side, one nut on this side. And that about 50 times. Morning YouTube. I hope it's not too windy, so the microphone can do his work normally in the camera. This is the door for the Thor heater. As you saw in the other videos, he's fitted now. He fits perfectly. I have to make a little lock on it over here, and I have to put in a gasket. This kind of stuff is heat resistant, and then I can adjust the hinge for the right position of the door. And then when this is ready, I can put the top on, and I can put all the other parts into the body, and then the Thor is ready for a test burn. Tomorrow I will make this a little bit shorter, and then I can make the top on Thor, put the window in, place the ash bottom and the ash tree looking where the fireplace will come, and then he can burn. Just for a moment, the Thor is outside, the fire grill is mounted in the inner body, he's on his place, and now I'm busy to make the top plate. And to do that I do this in sections. I started with this piece of steel. These bolts are just for fixation. This has to stay flat. So the other one, I make this corner in the right shape, and then I make this flat by placing a clamp. I do the welding on this side, on the other side. Thor goes upside down for that. He's very heavy now. Then I go on with this side and with this side. So I work around. After that I will drill bigger holes here and more holes. This is 1, 2, 3. That's not enough. I hope there is enough light to see this. Sometimes I have sun, and sometimes I don't have sun. And right now it's starting to rain, so I have to go inside, and that's very frustrating. Always to go inside when you have enough time to do some things. I have to stop now. you can hear me. A lot of wind again. I did stop sometimes making a video. I'm almost ready with Thor in the basic version. I'm now making the top plate, the lid. Now it's a rectangle, but in the future I will make this, I will give this another shape. This is just for the test burning. And I hope I can do the test burning in about 1 hour. Hello YouTube. Thor is on the chimney and he was starting up so fast. Look at this. The air intake is open now, so we have a lot of fire. When I open up now the door, you can see that he is very good working. A little bit smoke because of the steel plate. There's still some residue, and that is burning off now. I close the door for safety. He is doing very well. Chimney is working very well, and as you see, the window is working very well. You can look at your fire, how high or how low is it. You see that dark spot. The plate is extremely hot over there, and that is why I later make something in the top of Thor to prevent this. It's okay, it's no problem. It's the hot spot. You can put the kettle on it and you have your tea water within 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Nu sta je op en dan ga je nog maar een keer toe. Heel rustig naar de vlammetjes zien. Door de knieën. Zo ja. En dan zet je hem uit. Now we have the barbecue effect. Look here. This is very good. Now I can bring in pieces, this kind of pieces of wood. Lay it down. And now we have a very nice slow fire. The air intake is close nu, the big air intake. This is the big one, and the little one now is fully open. And what you see now is a little fire, just barbecuing. It's extremely hot. So this test burn is very good. 1, 2, 3, 4 aluminium strips on the back side of Thor will give more heat to the room where Thor is at that moment from the body. I will first paint the body black and then place this back and paint this black too. I don't want it on the sides of Thor or on the front of Thor because it's not good for the design. I don't like it on that side. This is enough, and on the top there comes something very special I did make. That's for later. At the test burning we find out that the fire is coming up. Goes to the chimney, that's okay, but the top plate was getting very hot as expected, and he was like this after 2 burnings. So I have to make something between the top plate and the chimney, and that I came up with this. These are the rest pieces of steel. Normally they were on the underside. Sorry, bad camera handling. I can take this now, put this 2 studs on the top. Sorry about that video. Now he is between the top plate and the fire. So it's heating up. The top plate can heating up a little bit more, less as normally. Still can put on a kettle for your water, and now the top plate is coming over this, and then he is ready. After I have done this, I can mounting the backside strips. He's already black there. The strips are over there, and then I can paint them black, and he will have 2 colors of black. And also today I did paint the Thor, the heater, and this is the effect of 2 colors. The body is black and the door is anthracite. It's a kind of grey, almost black, and the ash tree, sorry for one-hand video, that gives this effect to Thor. I like it. I think this is a nice little heater, little workaround. Thank you for watching. Till the next time.